Assalamualaikum and good evening. Tonight, we, Group 4, will present to you the given topic, which is Shariah Advisory Council of Bank Negara Malaysia. This is the list of our group members, including me. I am Dayang Nuriliana, and you will also find Lia Faziriana, Muhammad Aiman Firas, and also Faris Shohairil for the rest as the presenters today.
Assalam and hi everyone. Today I would like to talk about the Shariah Advisory Council of Bank Negara Malaysia, or SAC for short. The SAC is the highest authority in Malaysia when it comes to Islamic finance matters related to Shariah compliance. Its establishment is a very important step to make sure that our Islamic financial system operates according to Islamic law or Shariah. It also helps to build public confidence and maintain Malaysia's position as a global leader in Islamic finance. Shariah Advisory Council definition. The Shariah Advisory Council was established under the Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009. It is the sole authority on Shariah matters in Islamic finance. This means that all banks and financial institutions that offer Islamic products must follow its ruling. The SSC ensures that every financial product and service truly follows Islamic principles, such as avoiding in riba or interest. Most importantly, the SSC's rulings are binding. They must be followed by Islamic financial institutions and are also recognized by the court in Malaysia. The SSC was set up with several important objectives. First, it aims to ensure Islamic finance follows a clear and consistent Sharia framework. Second, it ensures full Sharia compliance in all operations of Islamic banks and financial institutions. Third, it helps to standardize and harmonize Sharia rulings so that there is no confusion or conflict between institutions. Fourth, it advises Bank Negara Malaysia on all Sharia matters. It also aims to strengthen public trust and investor confidence, and finally, to support the sustainable growth of Islamic finance in Malaysia. All these objectives help make the Islamic financial system more reliable and respected. Legal framework for SSC. Legally, the SSC is established under the Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009 CBMA. It is officially recognized as the highest Sharia authority in Islamic finance. Its rulings are binding not only on Islamic financial institutions but also on arbitrators and the courts. In addition, the Islamic Financial Service Act (IFSA) 2013 and Financial Service Act (FSA) 2013 further strengthen Sharia compliance requirements. Together, these laws are ensure consistency, legal certainty, and public confidence in Malaysia's Islamic finance system.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Firas bin Rashidi. My metric number is TIL231305. So now I will present about membership of SAC. The Shariah Advisory Council or SAC of Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM) established under the Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009. It serves as the highest authority in interpreting and implementing Islamic law within the financial system. It comprises experts in Sharia law, economics, finance, and business. Its members ensure that decisions are both religiously sound and practically relevant to modern finance. The SAC rulings are legally binding on Islamic financial institutions, courts, and arbitrators, ensuring consistency in Sharia interpretation and strengthening public confidence in Islamic finance. However, the legal immunity granted to its members by protecting their decision from judicial challenge has raised concern about accountability, especially in cases where stakeholders feel disadvantaged, such as failed housing projects under Islamic contracts. Thus, while SAC enhanced Malaysia's credibility in global Islamic finance, its member structure continue to raise debate on balancing authority, accountability, and justice. Next is role and responsibilities. The SAC of Vietnam, established under the Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009, is the highest authority responsible for ensuring that Islamic finance in Malaysia adheres to Shariah principles. Its legally binding decision regulate Islamic banking, takaful, and other financial service, maintaining consistency and credibility within the industry. So, the SAC acts as the final authority in resolving disputes on Sharia-related matters and providing binding guidance to courts and arbitrators, bridging civil and Islamic law within Malaysia's dual legal system. It also promotes innovation by evaluating new financial products through principles like maslahah, public principles, and Qiyas analogy, ensuring modern relevance while maintaining religious integrity. Despite its crucial role, the SAC legal immunity has sparked concern about accountability, particularly when decisions appear to favor institution over consumer. Therefore, while the SAC upholds the Sharia compliance and public trust, it also bears a moral duty to ensure justice and fairness in decisions it makes. And next is challenge faced by SAC. The SAC of Negara Malaysia plays a vital role in ensuring that the Islamic finance sector operates in full compliance within the Sharia principle. So, with its decision binding on all Islamic financial institutions, courts, and arbitrators. However, despite its authority, the SAC faces several challenges that question its accountability and long-term effectiveness. One major issue is its judicial immunity under the Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009, which prevents the court challenge even when the stakeholder feel unfairly treated, such as in a failed housing project under the Buy Bitaman Al-Ashjil financing. So this raised concern that the institutional interest may override consumer right. Additionally, it can lead to an imbalance due to limited oversight, potentially weakening public trust. As Islamic finance evolves, the Council must also navigate and carefully use of legal principles like Qiyas and Masalah to address modern financial innovation without compromising Sharia authenticity. Therefore, while the SAC has been instrumental in positioning as the leader in Islamic finance, it must continue to balance authority, accountability, and legitimacy to sustain public confidence and uphold true Sharia compliance.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Firas, and for the Shariah Committee, the definition is independent body within each Islamic financial institution, and it ensures operation comply with Sharia principles and required under Islamic Financial Services Act 2013, and it also advises board and management with objective Sharia guidance. Objective of establishment: ensure all products and operation follow Sharia law, provide expert advice to board and management, protect stakeholders and maintain public trust, and lastly, strengthen integrity and credibility of Islamic finance. Legal framework for Sharia Committee, governed by Islamic Financial Services Act 2013 and Bank Negara Malaysia Bank Negara Malaysia guidelines, mandatory for all licensed Islamic institutions. All the members approved by Bank Negara Malaysia skilled in Shariah, law or finance. The committee reviews products and monitors Shariah's compliance. And SSC decisions override committee rulings for national consistency. Member of Shariah Committee. Example, Maybank Islamic Berhad is chaired by Professor Dr. Ashraf Muhammad Hashim and with experts like Dr. Muhammad Naziri Sheikh. Their job is to review and approves product based on murabahah, ijarah, and musyarakah. They will also ensure all services meet Sharia compliance and commercial needs. This will strengthen the credibility and public trust in Islamic banking.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm Dayang, and now we move on to roles and responsibilities of the Sharia Committee. They develop Sharia compliant product and services. They also review and approve of financial contracts, advisory and consultation. They also offer advisory and consultation services, as well as regular audits and compliance assessment. And lastly, of course, stakeholder engagement. Now to the challenges faced by Sharia Committee. There's the navigating differing interpretation of Sharia law. There's also addressing the lack of qualified scholar in the industry, balancing innovation in financial products and Sharia principles, managing regulatory pressures and compliance requirements, and lastly, ensuring transparency with stakeholders. Now, in conclusion, the Sharia Advisory Council and Sharia Committee plays vital roles in maintaining the integrity, credibility, and religious compliance of Malaysia's Islamic finance industry. The SAC acts as the highest authority on Sharia matter, ensuring consistency across various institutions and providing legally binding rulings. In contrast, individual Sharia committees operate within their respective institution to advise, supervise, and implement Sharia compliant practices. Together, they create a robust dual layered framework that supports both regulatory oversight and institutional guidance. However, both bodies face significant challenges, including concerns about legal immunity, public accountability, and a, sort, a shortage of qualified scholars and the complexities involved in involving financial products through a Sharia lens. Addressing these challenges is essential for sustaining public trust, ensuring justice, and fostering the dynamic growth of Islamic finance in Malaysia. And that concludes our presentation for tonight. Thank you for listening, and Assalamualaikum.